Hello guys, my name is Harshita. I'm studying international business from Leeds Beckett University. So today I'm going to talk about a famous coffee brand which is available in most of the homes in the UK. In this report, I'm going to talk about the overall audit for Taylors of Harrogate, the famous coffee manufacturers in the UK. The aim of my research is to give an understanding of how Taylors of Harrogate has been competing and surviving to achieve a higher market share with regards to the balance between customers and shareholders' interest. The micro-analysis of the company is explained by Porter's 5 forces model, and the macro-analysis of the company is explained by pestle analysis. This analysis helps us to understand both the internal and external aspects of the company. Then it becomes clear what challenges the company is facing and what are the opportunities which it has to survive to be a better company. Taylors of Harrogate is a coffee brand owned by Betty's and Taylor Group Limited, a family-based company in Yorkshire. Taylors of Harrogate was a coffee and tea merchant company which was founded in 1886 and was later acquired by Betty's Group in 1962. The micro-analysis of Taylors of Harrogate are bargaining power of suppliers. Betty's and Taylor has a supply chain that spans the globe, from Yorkshire farmers who supply the ingredients of the estates and small holdings in the tropics that provide the coffee ingredients for the blends. They see their suppliers as one of the most important stakeholders, and they are committed to strong and long-term ethical relationships with their suppliers. 60% of the ingredients are sourced from Yorkshire suppliers, with the remainder sourced from the UK or European international sources. Bargaining power of consumers. Taylors of Harrogate are the UK's leading coffee and filter brand with a third share of the market. However, the customers still have an option to choose an alternative coffee brand. Therefore, it becomes an important for the company to maintain stronger relationship with the customer and try to make them loyal to the brand. Rivalry among existing firms. The coffee industry has few players in the market. The biggest competitors for Taylors of Harrogate coffee are Nescafe and Starbucks, which are very strong brands and also have a customer base. The biggest deciding factors for a customer to choose a brand is the price at which the products are offered. Thirds of new entrants. There is always a scope for new player in the market. The coffee beans can be imported with the proper technology, and machinery coffee powder can be made. Hence, there is always scope for new players to enter the market. However, customers usually prefer to buy the same product which they have been using, and it's challenging for new company to win the trust of the customers. Thirds of substitutes. The biggest substitute for coffee is tea. As people are getting overly addicted to caffeine, which is not good for health, may have started to switch over to tea. This is a warning sign for the coffee brands, which can expect their sales figures to dip if this trend continues for a longer time. Macro analysis. Pestle. Political. Brexit is the latest hurdle affecting the business of all major companies. The United Kingdom is the 5th largest consumer market for coffee consumption in Europe. UK coffee trade with European countries dates back hundreds of years and has steadily evolved into the current complex supply chain arrangements. Economic. There is currently economic slowdown in the UK, and the companies are struggling to keep up with the losses. The most pressing issue for the coffee industry is the impact of Brexit and the value of the pound. Social factors. Taylors of Harrogate is one of the few companies around the world which understand the importance of well-being of its people, which includes their employees as well as their suppliers from around the world. The main aim is to prevent modern slavery and human trafficking in the business and supply chains. Technological. The company uses latest technology to create various flavors of coffee for its consumers. More than 800 flavors and aromas have been identified in coffee, and creating the right blend and mix is important so the consumer can differentiate the taste of different flavors. Environmental. The company understands the importance of environment protection as their main raw material comes from plants. In 2015, they started an ambitious project to plant 1 million trees over 10 years in Kenya. The trees will absorb carbon from the atmosphere, offsetting almost 40% of carbon footprint. Legal. There are strict regulations to maintain the quality of the coffee. As the raw materials are mostly imported from other countries, more careful evaluation is required. Um, the packaging of the products is environmental friendly, and all the information must be clearly printed as per the rules and regulations. Um, the dynamics of retail industry in the UK are continuously changing, and every company has to adopt to the political and economical challenges to strive better. Taylors of Harrogate is an old and family driven company which is run by values and traditions. The employee satisfaction is one of the highest among companies in the UK. Overall, UK is the country with highest consumption of coffee in Europe, and the demand for it would not go down even if the prices increases slightly. Only requirement a consumer would have is the availability of stock of coffee at their disposal. The company should be ready to meet any disturbances in the production of coffee due to unseen disturbances in the supply chain because of the new regulations and guidelines for the import of raw materials. Thank you, guys.